Hey y'all, it's Rip One Outdoors. Yep, we got a brand new location here for you today to ride. This is I'm on the banks of the beautiful Jourdan River in Hancock County, Mississippi. And we out visiting with my brother and his friend out at McCleod Water Park. We actually passed this park going to Bay St. Louis. And but yeah, I've been wanting to come out this way, and Mickey and them was here camping, so I said, you know what, now's the time to come and do a little video. The park is basically vacant, almost, just a few people. But it'd be a good time to ride around. What are we riding? We're riding the Magicycle Jaguarundi. Yeah, we had it. We didn't even take it off the truck. We was up in Picayune riding yesterday afternoon, and hold on, let me start my relive here. Got some nice campers in here, but again, on the weekend, let's see, today's Monday evening. On the weekend, every place has got campers in them, but Mickey and them's kind of like us. They like to come after the weekend, so they got, for the most of the week, it'll be pretty quiet in here. Here's Mickey and his little camper right here. Of course, I brought the little the Jaguar scooter with me, and we've been enjoying going up and down the road with it. There's Mickey and Sharon. Hey, Mickey. Tell everybody hello.
Hi. Hello, how y'all doing?
We're fixing to go take a little ride around the road here.
Right.
Beautiful place on the river to camp. The last few times that I was here, I got right here. We was here on 31. Yeah, look at the Jourdan. Now let me give y'all a little history now. The Jourdan River. If I'm sitting on Bay St. Louis Bridge, looking back towards Bay St. Louis from Henderson Point, and I always tell y'all up there is Jourdan River. Well, this is the same. This is the river, except it's a lot narrower, and it's just brackish water here, mostly fresh. Yeah, you can catch catfish and brim and bass and everything right there. In fact, I was taking a picture of the little scooter there on the bank of the river there just now, and there's about a 12-inch bass was sitting there looking at me. I said, "Oh boy, if I had me a little spinnerbait, I'd get you." These are some new sites that they put in. And this little area here is not the river. This is what they call Jimmy Lake, and I'm gonna ride back around by the other campsites around there, and I'll show y'all Jimmy Lake. Maybe I can find a little map and I'll cut it. Some of y'all's got campers and all. You may be down this way sometime, and you may want to check it out. These are all new places here. They was putting these in last fall. So yeah, there's another look at the river. We used to come out here and set out trot lines, y'all. Now, am I talking above your head? We'd set out trot lines and limb lines. And we would use red bellies for bait on the limb lines. That's back, see, there's a limb line tied to that snag right there. I know y'all can't see that. Limb line is just a piece of string stuck down there, dropped down into the water there, and you put some bait. Well, back then, it was illegal to use red bellies for bait. But we just did it while the game warden wasn't looking. I imagine it's still illegal today. Yeah, they built some nice pads in here. But we're back on the R section, the river section here. Excuse me. I was looking at this Mojave right here, y'all. This Jeep Mojave. Ain't that thing pretty? I love that color on there. That's a chunk of money is what that is. Got Alabama Roll Tide on there. Yeah, they got a grant, I guess. This is owned by the county, by Hancock County. Same people that keep up the bridge down at the Possum Walk. They keep all this up. This is where I come and talk to the man about the tree at the Possum Walk. So they come in here and they built these bathrooms in here. Now these here are, well, there's some cats. These are movable right here, bathrooms. So they can come in here if there's a flood coming, cause see all this floods when the river floods. But yeah, they can hook to this with a truck and drag these bathrooms out. Well, y'all a bunch of cats and a bunch of kittens, ain't you? There was cat down there across from where Mickey and them there was a while ago. Guess they ought to keep the mouse population down. All right, let's get back on the road. This is not going to be a long ride, y'all, unless I find a lot of stuff to talk about. And I can't imagine finding that much to talk about in here. Other than we've had good times in here camping before. Back before this was a water park, we used to come in here and camp. Right here, right there on that spot right there, there was a low slab there, and that was called Gum Landing. And we come in there and camped. One night we come in there and camped. It's just a bunch of us old boys. Mickey and some of the boys in his cousin, National Guard, was in there with us. And they brought a National Guard tent and set that thing up. Look at all the buzzards up here. They set that National Guard tent up. Well, that night it come a hurricaneator through. Hurricaneator is a cross between a tornado and a hurricane. And that thing come through there and it blew that tent down with us in it. Look at Jimmy Lake, ain't it pretty? I'll show you some more of Jimmy Lake here in a minute. I don't know what all these buzzards do here. I have no idea what they do. They don't look like they're in no hurry to do anything, do they? I hope one of them don't drop some mess on my head. It's kind of a gathering place for buzzards. I don't know why. You know, we always look down upon buzzards, but buzzards have an integral part, a very important part in the ecosystem of the earth. You wouldn't want to do without them, I can tell you that. They are nature's garbage disposal. Yeah, we're riding along Jimmy Lake here right now. See all these places here? These places usually packed. But it's on a Monday evening. I just told Mickey and them, I said, being they was out here, I was gonna come out here and get my mirrors set. I was gonna come out here and do a little video and maybe ride that scooter some and take some pictures and just enjoy a beautiful evening. Y'all we've been talking about the weather a lot. I spent most of the day with my office window open there at the house. And that was such a pleasure to be able to have the window open where I could hear the birds and animals. And we got hummingbirds coming through there now. I don't think I'm gonna try to take the Jaguarundi out there, although I could, but I don't think I am. But that's Jimmy Lake. See, right down yonder is where that little cut is, where I told y'all. That's where it cuts through and goes through to the river. And then it's just a little, not really a horseshoe, it's kind of a elbow-shaped lake. Actually, this was the river at one time, and then it sealed it in and closed in, and trees grew on. Y'all know how oxbows form. And then we got another bathroom house back here. Really nice bathrooms. And this is one of the boat launches here, and of course we just left the other one up there by where the buzzards is at. Y'all see where Mickey and them's at? It's right down there, right across through the woods there. Boy, there goes a big fish right there. Let's ride down this way. And this is what you call Rotten Bayou Circle here. Up in here. That's a big old truck right there. Get y'all a look of that when I come back through. Yeah, there used to be a bridge here that we crossed. In fact, we had to cross this to go camping and all over here. So there used to be a bridge, but that bridge got tore out, and then they made this permanent cut right here. Dug it out, built these bulkheads here, and there's the Jourdan River again. Pretty place down in here. Right yonder way. Of course, you might have already seen a video I put of the jets flying over. That's the runway, runs right north and south there for Stennis International Airport. Now, it's not no big New Orleans airport or anything like that. It's more military than it is civilian. I mean, they got a millionaire hangar out there, and you know, place where people can go there and catch planes and stuff like that. But they don't do a whole lot of commercial stuff there. But it's more military. Mainly, what it is right now is there's up at Meridian at the Naval Air Station, they have trainers, training pilots, and they fly these T-34, I believe is the name of them, trainers, the prop jobs, plus they fly some jets too, the what do they call them, F-40, T-43 or something like that. But they fly them jets down here, and them boys do touch and go landings here at Stennis. So they actually fly right in over their campsites here. But some people don't like it, but me, that's the sound of freedom. I always appreciate it. I don't mind hearing the jets whatsoever. Y'all got it going on, huh?
Pretty much. How you doing?
Doing good. Beautiful place. Nice truck. I bet it's got a nice note. Oh, Lord. I bet some of y'all's got a truck like that. That's a big truck right there. I'm gonna go back out this way and drive around the front up here. This is all in the back of McCleod Water Park, but I'm gonna drive around the front some. And so how do you get here? Well, you saw the relive ride. I put that right at the first of the video so you'd know where I was going. So this is on the road, the Texas Flat Road. They call it the Scenic Byway to Space Road. It runs from 607 down there south of the house, and it runs all the way to Kiel, Mississippi. and then you turn at Kiel and you go, here I am waving like, yeah, I guess y'all can see me, but you turn at Kiel and you go south, and that goes to Bay St. Louis. Runs right into the beach. Waveland, Bay St. Louis area. So this road here is about just a couple of miles west of Kiel. Is where this water park is. Yeah, it's a beautiful little water park here, I can tell you. All brand new updated sites. Electrical, water hookups, sewer hookups, everything's brand new. But as you can see, being a Monday is the quietest day at an RV park. People's got their little kids there. This is one of the places we usually get at along in here when we had our camper. Out here, one of the trainer jets back there behind us. He's coming in for a touch and go or whatever they do. They fly a lot. And then this here goes down. They call this area the Rocks. I don't know why. An old magnolia tree there. Some of our local boys likes to come here and they camp and they set out trot lines and they'll spend a week at a time here. Now, when we bid this job to do all the reinforcing for all of this concrete, all these pads and everything, and they got a I can't think of nothing, y'all. My old brain. The outdoor area where they have concerts and speeches and stuff like that, right here. I'll think of it in a minute. But here's another look at the river. Yep. Like a little outdoor theater thing here. Can I fit through there? It's barely. It looks like I don't think nobody's ever used this. Well, it's really pretty. I guess somebody's singing or whatever. They set a band up in here. They got electricity right there. You can set your chairs up right there. Then they have all these pavilions and all over here. Well, I say all of them. I mean, it ain't but just a few pavilions. They built a basketball court. And they got this big splash pad. Anyway, what I was telling you, they did an option. We did an alternate for them to put they was gonna build a big walk bridge, a footbridge over the, I guess, and you could take wheelchairs and golf carts and stuff like that across it too. But they was gonna do that crossing the river, but apparently they decided they didn't want to spend that. Some of the fond memories that we have as kids and young teenagers and all was right here under this pavilion. There's another cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, puss, puss. Yeah, some of her fond memories are right here. I I can almost see it now. We would bring our barbecue grills out here we'd be out here on a 4th of July or something like that. Be people everywhere. But we would rent this pavilion and we would have like a family get together out here. Now you picture all of our family there was 13 of Daddy's kids. 13 kids in Daddy's family, is what I meant by that. And so all his brothers and sisters and all that got together. It was a big bunch. This was our horseshoe area here where we played horseshoes. And right here, fond memories, y'all. Dig up some pictures. I think Mary and them may have some pictures. Dig up some pictures of the old horseshoe area here where we used to throw horseshoes. Had 2 or 3 stakes there where you could play a couple of teams at the same time. Good memories, y'all. But I remember Mama always did a lot of cooking, and then later on I got to where I'd help her with it. Usually grilling hamburgers. And this is, the park keeps fish bait and all. These are minnows. Well, some people call them minnows. I call them minnows. That's the minnow bucket. Right there. And if you can go tell the park up there you want some minnows, and they'll have somebody meet you down here and they'll dip them out of there for you. Beautiful place. Another fish took off there. I need to start doing this more often, y'all. I always thought, when I come out here, I said, there ain't gonna be enough riding in here to even make a video, but it's a lot of riding. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna show y'all when I get out there, but I'm gonna show y'all Texas Flat, but I won't go out on Texas Flat. Mama didn't raise no fool, I can tell you, because that is a 2-lane road. Just 1 lane going this way and 1 lane coming back. And it is there is no shoulder whatsoever on that road. And people, the speed limit is 50. The speed limit is 50, but people drive like a bat out of hell on that thing. This little trail here goes down by the river. I asked Mickey if he could walk it or if he could ride it. Mickey didn't know. I've walked this trail before. It actually goes down to an old graveyard. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna put the Jaguarundi through. I probably wouldn't mind it if it was the deer, but my Jaguarundi, that's my baby. And somebody had a contract where he come through here and they fixed it up. Let's see how far. So they've done a lot of work here. Let's see how far it goes. Yeah, they come in here and cleared out a bunch of land right there. Sort of be pretty nice. I know it may be dark where you can't hardly see it, but hopefully it won't. Imagine me using the Jaguarundi as a trail bike, huh? Hey, we clipping along pretty good here. What does it remind y'all of? If you look at it, cross ties on each side and limestone in the middle. It reminds me of the possum walk. I think this is going to be fine, y'all. I think we're going to be able to go all the way down to the graveyard. If it is, it would be good. This little area here goes back in here to the river again. It's kind of rough right there, but anyway, y'all can see the river. I'm gonna turn it around, and if I can turn this thing around on this bridge here, I may have to pick it up. Yeah, we good. I can tell you this. Any of y'all know what deer flies are? I think Joe Rides has got another name for them. Boggleheads or something like that. These things will pack you off up in here in the summertime. They will make you wish you didn't come this way. Yeah, y'all, this is pretty nice here. I know it was one low spot up here. I walked through here when it was unimproved, I guess. It was just a trail. Then they got another old lake up here. This thing goes right around. This goes around another old natural lake that was an oxbow off the river at one time. This is a good place to see a snake. Maybe it won't be wet down here. I ain't putting my Jaguarundi underwater. Yeah, it's okay. They got a little bridge down here. Oh, this is nice. I'm gonna have to tell Mickey he's gonna have to bring his bikes down here. Yeah, so if you want to know where we're going, I don't know if it. I don't think it goes. It don't go that far. It stops here. But this road goes straight on up yonder and goes around another old lake, and then it goes to an old graveyard up there. Let's go out here. Ain't that pretty? Let me take a picture or two here, y'all. Well, I didn't know they had this. It's been about 2 years since I've been down here, so all this is done since I've been down here last. But this is nice. People with, what they did is they rigged it up where people with motorized scooters and the little ride-along scooters, if they wanted to, things like that. Sit-down scooters like I just reviewed for Jourdan, yeah. And the people with the mobility scooters, they could come right down in here and enjoy nature. But I'm gonna just tell you, that doggone cruise control kicked in right there, and I near about went over that. If I'd have hit that cross tie, I'd have went over the handlebars. I'm fixing to start getting on Magicycle and tell them they got to fix this. It's good when you want it to be, but it's bad when you don't want it to be. All right, let's get on up this hill. Well, I'm glad I come down this way. It's really nice. Anyway, I don't know if I got to tell y'all, but yeah, I did tell y'all about it being cooler. Well, this week is kind of the start of something nice. It's gonna be nice weather coming in by this weekend. Really look forward to that. Mickey and them got them a beautiful week here to count. Yeah, I wish I could go down to the graveyard and show y'all that, kind of an old historic area. But I didn't, I'm not getting out on Texas Flat. I tell you, I mean, I got bright clothes on and all that, but like I told y'all, Mama didn't raise no fool. I ain't getting out there getting run over by them bunch. Riding along there texting. I never in my life seen the beat. I don't want to ruin a good trip here by belly aching. But I never have in my life seen the beat of people riding along texting and looking at their phones. You see it, Don't tell me you don't. Every day you see it. There's something wrong, y'all. People have become addicted to them things. Look, I love my phone, and you know, whenever it comes up missing or something, man, I want to find that thing. I want to find it now. But I'm not that addicted to it that I got to risk my life or risk somebody else's life riding along there looking at your phone. That's why I'm not going to get out on Texas Flat. That is a dangerous road right there. They've had more accidents out on that road. So we're coming up by the front office here. Got more pavilions here, little playgrounds here for... I think we're gonna have a pretty good little video here, y'all. I think McCleod Park, they might be willing to pay a few dollars for my video. And they got, what you call it, disc golf? Yeah, they got disc golf. Let's go out here and I'm gonna show y'all Texas Flat. Well, I've showed y'all Texas Flat. I mean, when I go to Flat Top, I cross Texas Flat. You see these people? And look, there is no shoulder to ride on. Southern e-biking, hey, no way, I ain't gonna do this one. Y'all was talking about would you rather ride in the cities or out in the country and all that on your video this morning? Well, here's my answer right here. I'm gonna stay in the country, but I ain't gonna ride down that road. Cause it's kinda like an interstate. Let me take a picture for relive here. Yeah, you see Stennis Airport. Go right back down here. I could ride along that bank over there out in that grass, but I don't know, it's probably rough. But yeah, Stennis Airport is right there, right past where that truck is there. And I mean, it's a big airport. They land, I was telling Larry Ware, he's on the Facebook, well, he watches my videos too. But I was telling him that I saw a C-130. They work on C-130s there. They're redoing all the electronics and all and putting new props on C-130s there. A company called Tyonek. They're out of Native American out of Alaska. And they had a C-130 there that had Peoria, Illinois. That's why I asked him where he was from. That's where he's from, Peoria, Illinois. But yeah, they send in C-130s from all over the United States, and they rebuild them. They're rebuilding them. They said they save a lot of aviation fuel because they change out the props. Look at these old oak trees right here, y'all. I mean, this was actually somebody's old place at one time, and Hancock County decided that they would try to take it over so they could preserve it, and preserve they have. They've made a very nice place out of it. So this is what we call the front up here. It runs right along behind Texas Flat here. But this is pretty nice spots through here too. Well, we went 3.3 miles, so I mean, yeah, it's a small part, but you know, you can do some riding in here. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take the long way around the world. We'll go back down, go down what they call Jourdan River Drive here. Well, that's Jourdan River Drive. We'll go back down towards Jimmy Lake here. And we'll take the long way. First time I've ridden my bike in here. I've done a lot of walking, just, you know, picking them up and putting them down. Pretty nice. Beautiful weather. I don't know what the temperature is now, but it's got to be in the high 70s, something like that. It just feels good. Yep, this might be the best kept secret. I don't know, G.R. Newman, I was talking to him today. He's from up in Virginia, and he's fixing to start full-timing RVing. Here we go. You probably won't be able to see it. Yeah, there they go. See the runway runs right down. He's touching down right over there in just a minute. Yeah, GR, this might be a good place for you to come camping. He said he was planning on coming down this way. This might be a good place to come and camp. He said he's gonna be here a few days. Yeah, they got canoe rentals there. I think they got kayaks up front that they rent. Disc golf, fishing, really good fishing. Yeah, see all this. We was here last spring, and we actually, the day we left, we had to leave early in the morning because they was running people out of here because of flooding. Because of when a lot of rain comes and the river comes up, it floods all this in here. Kitty, 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 kitty. Somebody going fishing. He got his wife back in that boat down in that water. How about y'all think about that? I ain't gonna get into that. Well, she must have done it. Some women, ladies may kind of turn against trying to back a truck down in a boat down in the water like that. I don't know, but I'm sure there's women that can drive a truck this as good as a man. Now, I don't get into all of that, but well, she must have done a good job because she put him in the water. Yeah, y'all look at this Jeep up here. Ain't that something? Oh, that's a fancy rig. Mickey said that thing's about $65,000. Mojave. I like that color. Yeah, I like that color. And he's an Alabama fan, and he's even got his Alabama, the little Alabama stick plaque emblem thing on the side. It makes it look like it. Maybe Jeep makes an Alabama Crimson Tide special. Maybe so. All right, y'all, we're gonna go on past Mickey and them here. We're gonna say our goodbyes and bid y'all farewells here. We hope y'all have enjoyed the little ride and the little tour of the McCleod Water Park. in Hancock County, Mississippi. I know it's not a big monstrous park. Some of y'all have around a lot bigger parks, but yet this thing is a gem right here in Hancock County. It's there's a man and a lady out there sitting on the bank there fishing. Couldn't think of anything be more relaxing right now. So I'll put up that like and that subscribe reminder there. If y'all don't mind, hit that. If you hadn't subscribed already, if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. I appreciate y'all watching. And from Hancock County, Mississippi, the McCleod Water Park. This is Rip One Outdoors. We'll catch y'all further on down the road.